Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic Tuesday. We just got our first look at the college football ultimate team mode, and boys, cut looks like it's going to be freaking electric. Just finished reading through the document a first time. We're going to go through it again a second time. Boys, this ultimate team mode has everything we've been asking for in Madden in one game mode. I am so freaking excited. Let's go check out this doc right now so I can stop yapping about it and actually show you guys, because fellas, cut looks like it's going to be a freaking great game. All right, so I'm over on the College Football 25 official website. I will pin this in the description down below so you fellas can check this out if you want after the video. So, what is College Football Ultimate Team? Ultimate Team is where you build your... Okay, we all know what Ultimate Team is. We're not reading this, but we are going to check out right now. It's our first look at the card art. So as you guys can see on your screen, these are a few of the Ultimate Alumni players. They're really hard to see right now, but that's Peyton Wilson, AJ Mitchell, Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and Blake Corum. These are some of the players that we're going to get from pre-ordering the game. We'll get a better look at those the further along we go along in this video. Some things to highlight in this first paragraph right here, though. This game mode will include active players such as Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Stephon Diggs, and Burrow, and many more who can join your squad. So basically, you can use college players and you can use NFL players. That is sick. Also, on this graphic right here, you guys can see in the top right, there's training, obviously your points, your coins, and your season level, and your team overall. Also, you can see your base defensive playbook and offensive playbook. The playbooks are something they took great pride in, and we'll get to that eventually. But right now, let's go take a look at your challenges and objectives. Basically, very similar to Madden. At release, there's going to be over 100 challenges, all different for us to actually grind through day one. You guys can see also in here during season 1, so we're going to have seasons in College Football Ultimate Team. There's going to be that in case you missed it challenges, basically to get you up to speed on what has actually happened in college football over the last 10 years, because they decided to stop making this game. Also, by completing these objectives, similar to solo challenges, you're going to be able to claim season XP, XP in general, field pass, upgrade, all of that good stuff coming through by playing solo challenges or objectives, or what they're calling them in cut. Now, the next section is about coins, basically saying coins are going to be the currency in this game. Use them to buy packs and players from the auction house. Big point, auction house will be here in cut. Definitely excited they decided to not take the 2K route and actually include the auction house. So good shit, EA. Now, building your College Football Ultimate Team, this is where it gets unique. Highlighting a few things here. Over 153 different chemistry options. We'll go through them a little bit, but when the game is live, we'll really have a deep dive and look into like what chemistries are the best, what chemistry gives you what. So when the game is live, that'll be one of the first videos we actually talk about is the chemistries. But right now we'll just generate and we'll run through them pretty quick. Also, you can generate your best lineup if you want. Here is what the actual lineup screen looks like. As you guys can see, I think the college athletes aren't going to have actual card art, but the NFL players will. Honestly, I think these cards look freaking dope for not having the real players on them. And this is what it looks like when you want to select your best overall team based off the different chemistries. As you guys can see here, pro style, pistol, and multiple offenses are all different options to build your squad. Now, that's something unique in Madden because we really only, we have chemistries, but they're all just team chemistries. And as we get through this farther and farther, they're going to mention that every college player gets every college team chem because of the transfer portal. Definitely something I did not see coming, but am not going to complain about whatsoever. Before we get to there, though, we got scheme chemistries to talk about. With 134 team chemistries, like I just mentioned, 19 total offense and 19 total defense, there are so many different ways to build your squad. Looking on your screen right now, some things I wanted to highlight. It looks like your typical Madden Ultimate Team screen. So if you guys can see here, you got pistol. You definitely don't have formation chemistries in mullet. You got, it's very similar to actually MUT with the +1 pass accuracy, +1 pass block, +1 carry. Looks like there are going to be multiple ways that you can use different chemistries and get different boosts on every card. Looks like team building is actually going to be a major factor. Not like it wasn't in MUT, but definitely going to be a more prevalent like thing you're going to want to actually think about what cards you're picking up. Also want to point out, look how low overall these cards are. Also, we have a brand new card tier ranking system. When we get to that, we'll talk about that, but you guys can see on your screen, we have gray cards and green cards. All right, so keep going through this right here. Here are all the actual offensive schemes. You guys can see on your screen right now, 19 offense, 19 defense. One thing that really stuck out to me in this main paragraph right here is your players will play better if they are in a scheme that fits to their play type. In Madden, you have players that are all in the same team chem. They play good, but it doesn't really affect how they actually play. It seems like in Cut, your scheme and how you build your team, it's going to really matter. So that is definitely exciting news. Now, for example, that I kind of just thought up on the fly, if you want to run a Patrick Mahomes type card or a pass first quarterback, you're probably going to want to do that in a spread or maybe a power spread or a veer and shoot or an air raid offense. If you want to pound the rock, then you're probably going to do that and build a pistol type team, an option type team, maybe a run and shoot, a power spread. How you build your team, what scheme you use, what players you use, it is all going to matter. Also, I'm bringing myself back up on the camera because, hey, you guys like to look at me while we talk about this, right? All right. Keep moving along to the playbooks. I mentioned earlier that playbooks are going to be a major component to the game, and yeah, major component to the game they are. So there are going to be 134 different playbooks. Like in Dynasty, you get all the playbooks. It's going to be electric. I wonder how the scheme is going to play into the different playbooks. Definitely something that I am going to be, labbing up day one of this game. I will say though, you guys can get every playbook for free and every scheme for free by playing the offensive and defensive scheme trials. You don't have to go to the auction house to purchase these playbooks. They want you to try them all out. So they're going to obviously let you play some challenges, see which one you like, and then eventually unlock the playbook and scheme for yourself. Definitely something happy to see. Also, it looks like just based off this screen, different playbooks are going to fall under different schemes. So that is definitely going to be helpful when actually building your team. For example, I'm running the Tennessee Volunteer offense, so they'll probably fall under the spread or maybe the run and shoot scheme. Going to be cool to see how that all plays out and wonder what exactly is going to be the best scheme to run. Don't worry, you're at the right place to find that video and figure out what exactly you should do when the game is live in 6 days. I cannot freaking wait. Now on to team chemistries. Like it says here, building a roster is important. All players will have a default team chem for the team they represent. But this is where it gets cool. Because the transfer portal has a large part and a large impact on college football, they want to make it so your players can have every single team chem. So their example was you could build an Ohio State Buckeye theme team full of Michigan Wolverines. You literally could do that. You could build a UTSA theme team and have Blake Corum or have JJ McCarthy running your offense. Very, very cool. It looks like EA took what they did wrong in Madden and just made it so much better in this game. Also going to point this out again. The overalls look really low, and I am a big fan of having your overalls start super low and progressively, slowly get better. In MUT this year, we had 99s in March. That was way too early. People got off the game as soon as the first 99s came out because, oh, it's endgame. So this slower progression system from what it looks like off rip, definitely something to be excited about. Now, this is a very cool screen because you guys can see here, every single team chem on a player that plays at Toledo. That's sick. Also, the card art. Like I said earlier, different varieties. That's what we're going to get to right now. First up, understanding player items. So these are the Ultimate Alumni players. Michael Penix is getting one of those. You're going to get to pick one of 10 of those cards, but we'll get to that in a few. Now, player item fronts. Here are the brand new rarities to the game. We've got a common, an uncommon, which is a green right up here. We got a rare, which is a blue, an epic, which is purple, and then legendary, which is gold. I believe they're just following the strat item legendary rarities from MUT. I also believe MUT, Madden 25, there was a leak showing these same rarity changes for actual Mutt. So might be something that actual, like I guess not actual, but Mutt is looking to change as well. So we get our first little sneak peek of all of that. Now this, with the flick of the right stick, you can flip the player item to see what current abilities are equipped. If we watched the deep dive yesterday, oh my god, there are so many different abilities. Again, something I really want to touch once we get the game. I don't really want to go through these in deep dive every single one of these abilities. All you got to know is there are a lot of abilities. AP is back. It should be super balanced. Like they said in here, as highlighted in the previous gameplay deep dive, we have a ton of abilities. So I didn't break it down. I'm not going to break it down, but what you can see here is all the abilities are also tier ranked similar to the gameplay. So for example, Michael Penix 82 over here, he has pull down bronze. So I'm assuming it's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, similar to the Dynasty breakdown, which is, glad they're keeping it consistent. Now this is the section that I got excited about. Programs. So like I said, Ultimate Alumni, you get to pick one of those cards. That'll be here day 1 of Mutt. You get to pick one of these guys and add them to your team. Brock Bowers, we got Blake Corum, we got Cooper DeJean, we got Michael Penix, we got Jared Verse, we got Adonai Mitchell, and we also got JC Latham, Jordan Morgan, Peyton Wilson, and last but not least, Quinion Mitchell. Do not worry, fellas. I will have a video out probably tomorrow, maybe later tonight, going over which of these cards I would recommend you picking just based off the gameplay that we've seen so far. I feel like we could have a decent little selection of what you guys should do. I do recommend knowing what you're going to pick before you actually get into the game. Definitely will be helpful. So on to the rest of the programs. Conference stories of the week. Leading up to the season, we will be highlighting incredible stories and the players who were a part of them. New challenges, sets, and all of that good stuff should be here. And here's our first look of that promo. Card art looks freaking dope. But again, it's not college. It's a college athlete, so they don't have the players. That makes sense. I fully understand why they're not taking 10,000 pictures. So we can get, the 4th string quarterback on SMU can actually be in the game. So that's super, super cool. Next promo, in case you missed it, this is going to be the get you up to speed promo in case you missed the last 10 years of college football. You guys can see here whether it's the 2000 Miracle of Auburn, USC's perfect season, or Alabama's title redemption against Clemson. You get to look back at those moments and play featured events to, remember good times in college football. You guys can see here, there's the Joey Bosa from the In Case You Missed It promo. Next promo up we got is the Legends. I mean, come on. It's a Madden game. How could you expect us not to get Legends? Also, look at that freaking card art. Oh my god, Ray Lewis. This card looks fucking insane. Sorry for cursing, but wow, this looks sick. Definitely excited to see Ray Lewis getting one of the first Legends with that Miami terrifying defense. Now we got live events. I believe live events are going to be very similar to what we have in Mutt right now. This is just a tab so you can see what exactly is going on within this game. Also, we're getting a field pass similar to Mutt. Looks very identical. Different field passes for different seasons, different programs. Hopefully, though, these give you a little bit more rewards than they do in Mutt. Also, first look at sets. Again, very, very Mutt-like right there. Now, new ways to play. This is where it gets interesting. Gonna highlight a few key things here. First things first, solo seasons. With solo seasons, you will be able to play a Ultimate Team season against the AI. Go 5-0 in your season and get a bye in the playoffs, compete for the championship, blah, blah, blah. Solo seasons is completely repeatable and offers greater rewards the more you progress in each season. Ultimate Team will also offer solo battles. We know what solo battles are from Mutt. Offline grinders, solo seasons, that sounds electric. They say the rewards are going to be good. That is my biggest complaint in any Ultimate Team game. The rewards suck. So hopefully the rewards are solid. Now, for those of you who enjoy playing online, has a more traditional head-to-head season, that's very typical. You're also going to have squads and regular seasons where you can take on players. It's basic. Okay, squads and regular head-to-head are coming to this game. Sorry, boys, there is so much information in this freaking awesome page that words might be getting a little tangled up, but we ball. All right, moving along down next, we got the Ultimate Team Gauntlet. This is Weekend League. Weekend League is back in College Football Ultimate Team. Become a Gauntlet champion by achieving 10 wins, but taking 2 losses, and your Gauntlet run is over for that week. Gauntlet event starts Friday at 1:30, ends Monday at 1:30. Fellas, Weekend League is back. A ton of great rewards are also up for grabs, including coins, national champion packs, and exclusive players. What? This Gauntlet is going to be a great freaking time. The first Gauntlet weekend, oh boys, you know we're going to be grinding. Also, there's going to be champs. That's like your typical MUT champs throughout the week. You can play a maximum of 20 games, but getting 16 wins in a current week. Basically what this says right here is you need to play champs to get a Gauntlet token, but you can also purchase a Gauntlet token if you want. Also, this MUT champs, I guess cut champs is what they're going to be called, refreshes every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, a day before Gauntlet starts. Fellas, I'm so excited for Gauntlet. Gauntlet's going to be a great game mode. Also, house rules are always going to be live. We're going to have 2 separate house rules live when it starts. Touchdown Tango, 25 yards and a first down, or 25 yards, first down, and 14 points per touchdown, go up 28 points. Yeah, it earns you, in case you missed it, players and packs for recurring wins. Seems like a very typical what we're used to in MUT. Also, overtime. College overtime is in college football. Let's go. That is dope. Signing off. Oh my God. Fellas, that was so much. Yeah, boys, that was a lot of information thrown at you at one time. If there is something you don't understand, I'm going to link this document down below in the description. Please go check it out. I am so freaking excited for this game. Again, if this video is super scuffed, I'm sorry, boys. This game is going to be so freaking electric. I'm so excited. That is everything I got, though. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'll catch you boys later today with a MUT video, and we're ranking the best Ultimate alumni. That's coming later today, so be on the lookout for that. I'll catch you boys later, though. Peace.